EPA wave meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for August 26, 2021. For your Thursday, we're going to have another hot, humid day, actually for the next couple of days. 88 to 93 is the spread today from northwest to southeast. Of course, the 93 will be in the urban corridor between Baltimore, Washington, Philadelphia, New York, and Newark, New Jersey. So that urban corridor has the best chance of seeing the lower 90s today. Elsewhere, you're kind of right around 90 or maybe upper 80s here in the far northwestern areas. The only difference between yesterday and today is we're going to have a chance for an isolated thunderstorm in a few spots. Yesterday, we really didn't have that. Today, we're going to have a little bit better of a chance. We have a leadward trough that's setting up west of our region, and it might just be enough where you could trigger something today because it's going to be so hot and so humid. If you have any thunderstorms that roll through your area, it's going to be very short-lived. It's not going to do much for the humidity. As a matter of fact, the humidity is probably going to get worse. I mean, how many times do you have that happen with it this summer where you had, 90 degrees and high humidity, and then a thunderstorm rolls through, cools you down to the mid-70s, but then the humidity is like right through the roof, right? So it's going to be through the roof already, but it's going to be really through the roof if you have a thunderstorm roll through and you get some of that activity here. The global models are showing that here late in the afternoon. The NAM high-res future simulator radar just shows very isolated activity, very little, okay? So it should be too much. We had carried no higher than 20% chances across the region, and we didn't favor one area over another. So we couldn't just say, okay, well, Philadelphia has a better chance than Wilkes-Barre, or Harrisburg has a better chance than Newark. It doesn't work like that. Anywhere, arbitrarily, can see a pop-up shower or storm. It's going to be short-lived, but you will have an opportunity for that to occur today during the afternoon and early evening hours. Call it like a 2 to 8 window today, all right? Once we get to Friday, I think it's going to be a little bit better of a chance. It's going to be a little bit more scattered, but it's mainly going to be for our central and southern areas because we have a cold front that's going to be pushing through the region, and the cold front is going to become the focus of the lift, and because it's pushing through the northern areas a little bit quicker, I think the central and southern areas have the better chance here on Friday for that scattered activity. The NAM agrees with that idea. As I move this forward, you can see the scattered showers and thunderstorms over our central and southern areas, and this is going from same time frame, like a 2 to 8 window, but this might extend a little bit further past 8 here on Friday for our southern areas. The frontal boundary is going to be moving southward very, very slowly. It's running into a ridge, so the temperatures tomorrow are going to be the same, 88 to 93. So that's because we have ridging in place. The ridge is going to erode a little bit, and the front is going to be aided southeastward because we have a high pressure in southern Canada that's going to kind of give a little bit of a kick, but it's going to be very slow to do so. Because of that, it's going to stall very close to our region here on Saturday, okay? And there's the opportunity with that frontal boundary in the vicinity. At the very least, you're going to have mostly cloudy skies, but you could also have some showers rotating through the region here on Saturday, and you can see that here. Again, closest to that boundary is going to have the best chance. Northern areas might not have as good of a chance, but you're still going to remain mostly cloudy and more clouds than sun, certainly. But you'll have the opportunity for some scattered showers closest to that boundary during the day on Saturday, just about at any time, okay? Scattered showers, though. We're not looking at thunderstorms because unless you're close to that frontal boundary, which will be down probably south of the Mason-Dixon line. And then once we get to Saturday night, the cold front is going to push a little bit further south, leading to Sunday being a mostly dry day across the region. We have just a stray chance for a shower or storm in the forecast here for Sunday, even though that has the global models are showing that kind of activity here. I just want to keep a stray chance in there for now, stray, isolated, what have you, for Sunday, as it looks like the frontal boundary will be a little bit further south, and it will start to move northward as a warm front overnight on Sunday night. In your picture here in the southwestern, or the bottom left of your image, is presumably what will become a tropical storm. It is an Invest 99L right now in the Western Caribbean. It's going to move over or very close to the Yucatan Peninsula and move into the Gulf of Mexico, where it has a very ripe environment for development. So several models, most models, as a matter of fact, are showing development of this system into, at the very least, a tropical storm, if not a hurricane, and taking aim on the Louisiana, Texas coastline, okay, somewhere in there. And this particular model, which is the European, is showing a formidable, strong hurricane moving into that region. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I think for our local interests, I'll show you in a minute why I don't think we're going to have remnants, but we don't want to dismiss it at the same time. So we have a cold front coming at us on Monday. This is a stronger cold front, more organized, more traditional. You see it extends all the way from just north of Maine and goes all the way back into the upper Midwest here. And you have scattered showers and thunderstorms along and ahead of that here on Monday. That front will finally move through on Tuesday. So there could be some residual showers here on Tuesday until that front fully clears. But once we get beyond that on Wednesday, we're now in a northwesterly flow, both aloft and at the surface. So that should, theoretically, take the remnants of this and keep it off to our south and head it east from there. Okay? Because it still has to follow the laws of physics here. You can't just defy physics. I know it's a hurricane or was a hurricane. It makes landfall and is pretty strong, but it can't just plow through things as if they're not there. It's still subject to the steering currents and steering flow, whether it's over the ocean and still growing or if it's over land. And in this case, this will be over what's showing here on Wednesday to be a remnant tropical storm at this point over Arkansas. We are now in a northwesterly flow aloft and at the surface, which should guide it and keep it southeast. That is not a guarantee. If that northwest flow doesn't materialize, we could get some remnants of that late in the week next week, and that would have impacts for Labor Day weekend. I don't think that's happening right now, okay? So I'll keep those chances very low for that to happen. Not impossible. It's a non-zero chance, and we'll keep an eye on it, but I don't think so, okay? So here's Wednesday. We are in that trough here. We will start to have temperatures cooling a little bit, upper 70s to near 80 or thereabout for several days. That's kind of like going to be the theme going forward into the Labor Day holiday weekend. So if you have any outdoor plans, again, don't cancel on this, on something that's over 10 days away, and with a mere hopes that it'll come and disrupt your plans. Continue on as planned, okay? If something changes, we'll certainly let you know, but I don't see that happening right now. And here's Thursday, here's Friday, and you see that just kind of dissipating over the southeastern United States, and that's because we have that northwest flow aloft, keeping it from coming further northward. So we'll revisit this with time. I'm going way out here. This is hour 240, which is 10 days from now, and it's still lurking over the Tennessee Valley at this point in a remnant shell of its former self. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, our local precipitation chances are going to be isolated let me go back here. It's going to be isolated today, a little bit more scattered here on Friday for our central and southern areas, then scattered showers here on Saturday because that frontal boundary is still going to be in the vicinity, and along that and nearest the frontal boundary will become the focus of showers. And then Sunday, I think you have a stray or isolated shower chance in the forecast. Monday is going to be more scattered PM thunderstorms along and ahead of this cold front. And then the cold front might be slow to move through the region, and we could have some residual scattered showers until it fully clears on Tuesday. And Wednesday, we're back to partly cloudy skies with this system hopefully remaining off to our south. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for August 26th, 2021. Have a great Thursday.